Today, we're going to be looking for the most toxic rattlesnake.
Tiger rattler. It's a tiger.
We've already gotten to see quite a few different rattlesnakes, from common western diamondbacks to really colorful specks. But tonight, we're heading up into the canyons to hunt for tigers. Tiger rattlesnakes can be really difficult to spot, so me and the rest of the crew are heading out with Rob and Nick from Smet Logic to see if any rattlesnakes are on the move tonight.
Nice little blacktail. Very light patterning. What do you know about the rattlesnakes here, Rob? Like specifically of blacktails, how do they typically look? Is this kind of normal?
this is typical, but if you go further southeast, you're going to get more of that yellow, and you're going to get that chevron pattern that's got really dark, and a little band across the top of the nose there is going to be dark.
And this is a northern blacktail, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's you know, about the typical size. Yeah. Yeah, but this is a good find tonight. We've seen quite a few snakes, but this is a iconic species for this area.
Yeah.
Real mellow.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about this snake. Not only the coloration. Actually, I'd say this is my second favorite rattlesnake for the region. My first is the Arizona black. And my favorite thing about them is they're just so chill. They're just placid. They're so relaxed. This snake hasn't even rattled once.
Nope.
Not a aggressive bone in this animal's body. We both walked up to it and we're just like, oh look.
Hey, how's it going?
A little blacktail.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Definitely a fun snake to find.
Guess we'll go ahead, get her off the road, and keep walking along. But that's perfect.
Blacktails are some of the most docile rattlesnakes you can come across, which is one of the reasons I love seeing them so much. But tigers are a good bit smaller and are typically a lot more wiry.
All right, Ben, what are you looking for?
Dude, I'm literally just following Smet Logic right now. This is the Smet Logic team in the flesh. This is real life. This is me saying.
It's huge. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Sonoran Desert toad. You hold him like a cheeseburger.
Oop. Sir, do you have anything to say?
That's perfect. Alright, little dude. Well, we're gonna go ahead and put you on your way. You're peeing on me, so I don't necessarily dig that.
Oh god, he's got the reddest belly.
Yeah, no, he's on all these rocks, dude. I can't believe it.
Maybe a gila or something.
I'll just call Tiger. That's a safe bet, right?
All right, yeah, that is a safe bet.
Yeah. Tiger rattlesnake.
Tiger, man.
What's up? Tiger. Tiger rattler. It's a tiger. Holy smokes, just coming off that rock ledge. Ooh. This here is a tiger rattlesnake. Look at that little tiny head. Can't mistake it. Tiger rattlesnake. This is the most toxic rattlesnake in the United States. Now, one interesting question I get a lot, you might be thinking, well, Zach, the Mojave is the most venomous rattlesnake in the United States, right? And there's a little bit of a balance there. A Mojave is a worse bite. A tiger rattlesnake is a worse venom. Tiger rattlesnakes have less venom, and Mojaves have more. So, just kind of balances out. So tiger rattlesnakes aren't the worst bite by far. In fact, I would have to argue that a big atrox, a big western diamondback rattlesnake, would probably be a worse bite than a little tiger. But tigers, by far, have the most toxic venom. Now you can see why they're called tiger rattlesnakes. They've got those little bands, little stripes, kind of like a tiger. They've got a very sharp face. They've got all these jagged features, sharp eyes. In my opinion, they're one of the more wiry rattlesnake species. See that? They're a good bit wiry. Whenever they're spooked, they go and they kind of spring in the other direction. This snake isn't going to attack me or do anything crazy. This snake wants to get away from me. Tiger rattlesnakes are more of a rocky crag species. They want to be all up in these rocks. Less so than the washes, less so than the little lowland areas. Nice tannish red coloration. To me, the indicator of a tiger rattlesnake has got to be that tiny head. Speckled rattlesnakes can look similar to tigers, but they've got a much more normal-sized head and a little bit more of a normal-sized rattle. This one doesn't have a massive rattle. This snake exhibits sight fidelity more than any other rattlesnake species out here. They're going to be living on the same rock face for most of their life. They'll come and they'll sit in the same spot day after day, month after month, year after year, if the conditions are right, which means they're very susceptible to poaching. Real issue with tigers and speckleds in particular. And so you want to leave these snakes. Whenever you find them, just leave them on their little rock walls. And if they're in your house, if they're somewhere they're not supposed to be, get somebody to come relocate them. There's a lot of services out in the West that'll come and relocate the snake for you happily, and they'll find a great place for it to live. Raises the chances a good bit that the rattlesnake's going to end up surviving and not have a bad interaction with people. gorgeous species. Now this is oftentimes considered, drop for drop, one of the most toxic rattlesnake species in the world. Now it's a little bit debated these days between some of the rattlesnakes that are being found down in Central America. She's hissing a little bit. This snake is tired of me and wants to get back on her way, back up to her little rock ledge. So I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and let her do. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to check out the time that we featured the western diamondback over here and talked about the dangers of that rattlesnake species, the most common rattlesnake in the West. A really beautiful one, that one, and we will see you guys next time. All right, time to let you back onto your rock ledge. That is awesome. See you, big girl. Back up to your rock ledge. What a score of a snake. That is a beautiful tiger.